Wa alaikumussalam. As a Muslim teacher, I am honored to share these profound insights with you. In his masterpiece, the Ihya Ulum ad-Din, Imam Ghazali dedicates a significant section to the concept of patience or sabr, describing it as a pillar of the faith. He categorizes patience into several dimensions, starting with the physical endurance in obeying Allah's commands and refraining from sins, moving to the inner resilience during trials and tribulations. He emphasizes that true patience is not just about enduring hardship, but maintaining a state of inner peace and gratitude while submitting to the divine will.
I understand, teacher. The integration of physical and inner resilience, along with gratitude and submission, is crucial to Imam Ghazali's understanding of patience. It is indeed a comprehensive pillar of faith.
Precisely. Imam Ghazali further explores this by dividing patience into categories related to the soul's desires. He explains that there is patience in refraining from forbidden pleasures, which is known as self-restraint. He also discusses the patience required to fulfill one's responsibilities consistently, and the patience needed to bear the hardships of life without complaint. Each of these forms of patience is crucial for spiritual growth and attaining closeness to Allah. Shall I continue with how this connects to higher spiritual states?
Yes, teacher, please continue. I am eager to understand how patience connects to elevated spiritual states.
Indeed, Imam Ghazali connects patience to even higher spiritual states. He explains that true patience leads to the state of contentment known as ridha, where the believer is not only patient with what Allah decrees but is pleased with it, seeing every decree as a manifestation of divine wisdom and mercy. He also discusses how patience is intertwined with certainty or yaqeen, as it is this unwavering trust in Allah's promises that strengthens the believer's patience during difficult times. Would you like me to delve further into how one can cultivate these states?
That is a beautiful understanding, teacher. The progression from patience to contentment and certainty is truly inspiring. I am interested to learn how one can cultivate these states.
Cultivating these states requires consistent effort. Imam Ghazali advises that one can build patience and certainty through deep self-reflection, constantly reminding oneself of the eternal rewards and the temporary nature of worldly trials. By meditating on Allah's wisdom and trusting His promises, we strengthen our trust and find contentment, leading to inner peace. Would you like to explore practical exercises for self-reflection?
That makes sense, teacher. The emphasis on continuous self-reflection and mindfulness of the eternal perspective is very clear. I would be interested to explore practical exercises for self-reflection.
To help cultivate these spiritual states, Imam Ghazali suggests a few practical exercises. One of the most effective is called muhasaba, which involves taking time each day to quietly reflect on your actions, thoughts, and intentions, particularly focusing on how well you maintained patience and submitted to the divine will. You can also engage in a daily practice of gratitude, where you consciously identify and thank Allah for the blessings in your life, no matter how small, which helps shift your focus from trials to the goodness present. Would you like to focus on one of these exercises in greater detail?
Muhasaba sounds particularly impactful, teacher. The practice of daily self-reflection and mindful consideration of divine will seems fundamental to spiritual growth. I would be interested to explore muhasaba in greater detail.
Muhasaba is indeed a beautiful and transformative practice. Imam Ghazali suggests that you begin by setting a specific time each day, perhaps just before sleeping, to review your day. You should examine your actions to see where you were successful in maintaining patience and where you might have fallen short, such as reacting with anger or impatience. After identifying your shortcomings, the next step is to seek forgiveness and resolve to do better the next day. This constant auditing of the soul keeps the heart humble and aligned with the divine will, nurturing both patience and certainty. Would you like to discuss how to integrate this reflection into your evening routine?
Integrating muhasaba into an evening routine sounds practical, teacher. The structured process of daily review, seeking forgiveness, and renewal of intention is clearly beneficial for spiritual development. It provides a clear path to maintain constant self-awareness.
It truly serves as a sanctuary for the soul, allowing you to end the day with a clean heart and a renewed sense of purpose. By holding yourself accountable in this gentle and compassionate way, you prevent small shortcomings from accumulating into larger spiritual blockages. This practice ensures that you are constantly growing, ever conscious of your relationship with the divine. Would you like to explore how this practice influences your interactions with others?
Yes, teacher. I would be interested to understand how muhasaba can positively influence our interactions with others. It seems like a clear connection might exist.
There is indeed a profound connection. When you regularly reflect on your actions through muhasaba, you become more aware of your emotional responses and can better manage anger and impatience. This heightened self-awareness fosters empathy, allowing you to see situations from others' perspectives and respond with kindness and fairness. Ultimately, it leads to healthier, more harmonious relationships with those around you. Would you like to discuss specific examples of how this translates into daily interactions?
Yes, teacher. Specific examples would be very helpful to illustrate this influence in daily interactions.
Consider a moment when you are stuck in traffic and another driver cuts you off. Without regular practice, your immediate reaction might be anger and frustration. However, with muhasaba, you are accustomed to pausing and examining your thoughts. You might realize the other driver is rushing, or perhaps having a difficult day, allowing you to respond with patience and understanding, rather than responding negatively. This simple pause significantly alters the quality of your interaction, fostering peace instead of conflict. Would you like to hear another example illustrating how this benefits relationships?
That is a very relatable example, teacher. The ability to pause and contextualize impulsive reactions is clearly transformative in fostering positive interactions. I would be interested to hear another example.
Let us consider a common situation at home, perhaps after a long and tiring day. Imagine a family member makes a request that feels demanding or inconsiderate. Without the benefit of muhasaba, you might react sharply, focusing on your own fatigue and the inconvenience. However, through self-reflection, you pause to understand that the request may stem from a genuine need or a misunderstanding. This allows you to respond with compassion and offer support, strengthening the bond between you. Would you like to discuss how to develop this habit further?
That highlights the significant impact muhasaba can have within personal relationships, teacher. The ability to choose compassion over reactivity, even when fatigued, is a testament to the practice's power. I would be interested to discuss how to develop this habit further.
Developing this habit further requires dedication and consistency. Imam Ghazali suggests setting a consistent time each day for reflection, creating a quiet space free from distractions. You can begin by reviewing the highlights of your day, both the successes and the challenges regarding patience. It is also helpful to keep a journal to record your thoughts and progress over time, which helps you see long-term growth. Would you like to establish a specific time for this practice?
A consistent time and dedicated space sounds like a solid foundation. I agree that tracking progress in a journal could be very helpful. I will consider establishing a specific time for this practice.
It is wonderful to hear that you are committed to this path of spiritual growth. Consistency and dedication are key to building these habits, and journaling can provide such valuable insight into your own transformation. May your efforts be richly rewarded, and may you find lasting peace and contentment in your practice. Is there anything else you would like to discuss today?
Thank you, teacher, for your guidance and encouragement. I feel truly blessed to have learned so much today. I have no further questions at this time.
It has truly been my pleasure and honor to share this time with you. May Allah bless your efforts, illuminate your heart with wisdom, and grant you peace and steadfastness in all that you do. Whenever you wish to continue your studies or explore new topics, remember that my door is always open. May your journey be filled with grace and light. Assalamu alaikum.